all I have to say is that this witch gal is very, very excited because autumn equinox is just upon us. Fall equinox here in the Northern Hemisphere is just upon us. And I am so thank you, Apollo. Thank you, Sun, for being so, so blessed during the summer. But please leave. I am so happy that we are finally turning the corner here and we are about to start this autumn adventure, which will eventually lead to the winter adventure, which are my two favorite seasons of the entire year. Even though I'm in Central Texas and it's still 100 degrees outside, I don't care. Just the theme of autumn. So excited. So here's what I would like to do. I'm going to share with you some very simple things that you could do to celebrate your autumn equinox day tomorrow, and maybe even the season of autumn. I'm not a big celebration kind of gal, so I like my things simple. So I'm going to share a few of those with you. I'm also going to share maybe how you could use the theme of autumn for spiritual development, or maybe just, ascending, becoming more enlightened. And I will share with you, of course, I can't do it without showing you the chart. Astrologically, as a professional astrologer, that would be a pretty bad one if I didn't show you the chart. Well, I wouldn't be bad, but I prefer to show you the chart. So let's start with the chart. All right, so here is the autumn equinox. Officially happens on September 22nd, 8:03 p.m. This is Central Standard Time. Now, notice here, this is what officially makes it autumn equinox. The sun officially in Libra at 0.0000000 degrees. It's 0 degrees and 0 minutes, okay? So the sun ingresses from Virgo into Libra. That is what we refer to as the autumn equinox. And if you notice, here we have Mercury retrograde, which is happening now in Libra. It is at 30 minutes. 30 minutes. So it's within the same degree, 0 degree, 0 degree, 30 minutes. It's moving along with the sun here in this place in Libra. The only difference is that the sun is moving this way and Mercury retrograde is moving that way. But anyhow, that's neither here nor there. This is just to show you that this is what officially happens when we refer to the autumn equinox. Okay, so let's start off with what the theme of autumn, right? So the theme of autumn, think about it, okay? And I'm not trying to be morbid here, but just think about this. The theme of autumn is, let me backtrack. The equinoxes and the solstices, they're all about change, right? There's the change from summer to fall, fall to winter, winter to spring. So we're in this constant cycle of changing, right? And that's life in general. We are always in a constant cycle of changing. One of the things that I learned from, my Buddhist practice was nothing stays permanent, ever. Ever, ever, ever. And that's, I think, as humans, we tend to struggle with that things don't remain the same. We are in a constant state of change. So any equinox or solstice time, it is going to be about change. So let's focus on the autumn change, right? Think about this. The sun is in all its glory during its summer. I love you, Apollo, but I'm so glad you are leaving because, well, not leaving, but, hopefully moving on, rest a little bit, go take a hike or something. I'm not a summer kind of gal, but I am absolutely an autumn and winter kind of witchy gal. So when this change happens, the sun is in all its glory in the summer, and the sun ingresses into Libra. We now see the change, right? It's the change between life and death. Now think about this. Again, I'm not trying to be morbid, but summer is life. It's essence. It's out. You're out and about. The critters are, running around. The birdies are flying. Everything. Snakes are coming up to your door along with frogs, right? That's what happened to me a couple of weeks ago. This is summer that's happening. This is the essence of our energy of our life, right? And so the autumn season is almost like that in-between change, in between summer and winter. Winter is isolated. It's internal. It's death. Everything is dead, during the winter, which I personally love. But the in-between phase is this autumn equinox phase, right? And this autumn equinox is the beginning of the change of what's going to die, what needs to be released, what needs to be, set aside, set away, detached, whatever you want to refer to it. So autumn, the theme of the autumn equinox is about recognizing those aspects in your life that should be released, that need to die, okay, that need to be gone, okay, so that something else can come in. Now, we'll talk about winter when we get there, but right now it is about recognizing what needs to change. Now, this is a more personal thing because I've been discovering this about myself here the last few days with my beautiful friend Julie, who's been helping me through this, and she's awesome. And I'm going to say this because if we're talking about the theme of change, right? Change isn't just about releasing. Okay. It is during the it is during the autumn season. It's about releasing and letting go, but it's also about recognizing what you don't need to change. And I've been realizing, okay, that there are a lot of human beings, like almost all of us at some point or another, that we are not happy with ourselves. At one point or another, we are just not happy with ourselves. We want to change our appearance. We want to change our, our personality. We want to change our homes. We want to change the way we look, our body shape. We want to change our hairstyle. And that's great and lovely and fun, but you got to know why you're doing it. Why are you insisting on change? Why are we so willing to change? Why are we not okay with who we are? And so for me, the theme this season, this autumn season, is going to be about, hey, really recognizing what you do need to let go of, okay? Those bad habits, this negative self-talk, the not feeling self-worth. Maybe it's a relationship. Libra is all about partnership. It's about justice. It's about, peace, harmony, love. But it's also about, if it's not working for you, you got to get rid of it. So it is about recognizing what needs to go, but it's also about recognizing what we think needs to go, but doesn't really need to go. So, okay. So enough of that. That's you use that the way that, you feel prompted to. But so let me show you some ideas, some witchy ideas. I don't even know where to start, of what are some of the things that you can do, little bits here and there throughout the season to help remind us, that it's that season of autumn. It's that season of release, of change. Okay. And I'm going to start off with crystals because who doesn't like, look, if you don't like crystals, we are not friends ever. We are never going to be friends. Okay, I'm being harsh, but yeah, no, I'm not really. Okay, so let me show you some of these crystals that I absolutely love. Some are crystals, some are stones. But first, I'm going to start off with, these are autumn-based crystal stones. Okay, look at that. This is a ginormous, I shouldn't put it over my computer because if I drop it, I'm going to blow my computer. It is a super heavy copper ball. Okay. Now it's lead in there somewhere, but it does have the copper covering to it, the overlay to it. So we have this copper is an amazing, amazing piece that is very highly representative. Look at this copper piece. Oop. Yes, that is Capricorn because yes, I am Capricorn. Okay. I don't know. It shouldn't be backwards. You guys should be able to see it. Yep, there we go. Okay. And there's the zodiac on the back. Copper is heavy, right? It's grounding. A lot of the stones that we use or crystals that we use during the autumn time, they are more grounding in nature. We're going from this, fluid, expressive, energetic time of summer over into, autumn, and we start to ground. And just think about it. The leaves on the trees start to change, they start to die off, they fall off, everything comes to the ground. So it is very much about releasing and grounding. So we have this copper energy for sure. Here we have this beautiful piece of amber. Okay, so amber is also really good for just that grounding essence, that autumn essence. Here we have, I think it's called strawberry jasper. I love this piece. Strawberry jasper is another one. Honeycomb. Okay, we have this honey calcite. Yeah, beautiful this piece is. Again, very warm, earthy kind of crystals that you can work with. Fluorite is also really good. Okay, you can't really tell here, but it's got these beautiful, beautiful striations. I can see it from my end, but you can't really tell here. It's green. I wish you could see it on my end, but it's green. Okay, this, oh, look at this piece right here. We have petrified wood. I love this piece. I'm not big on wood, but Alex Sophia gave this to me. And so I love, love, love this piece. Some other ones include jet. Okay. The darker stones, obviously onyx and obsidian, but jet is super light. Okay. It's you like jet, super absorbative with negative energies. And of course, one of my favorites, moonstone. Come on, guys. I can do moonstone every season of the year, right? So moonstone, okay? All right, so these are some of the crystals that I work with during the summer. Again, during the autumn. Again, you can take one, you can carry it with you, you can put it under your pillow, you can just leave it there to remind you maybe of some of those self-development or self-explorative, self-reflection aspects of what I just talked about, change and release. So we can use crystals for that. The other two that I really enjoy using is a lot of incense. Okay, I do use a lot of incense, especially during the autumn season. I don't know what it is. It's just a witchy thing for sure. So we have my two favorite, and they're very earthy. And for me, they're totally representative of the autumn time is Palo Santo. I'm not promoting any particular brand here, but I do like Palo Santo and Sangre de los Dragones, dragon's blood. Okay, these two are really good. You can just grab your little witchy cauldron. I've got some stuff in there. See, I like to burn mine. Okay, walk around the house, right? You can just walk around the house and just kind of cleanse all of the space, all of the energies in your rooms. And I do want to add that equinoxes and solstices are really great times for cleansing your home, right? Like you're going to remember to do it at those times. Plus, again, it's change. So anytime we have change coming up, we do want to tap into cleansing our space. So here we go. We have that. And then I do enjoy a couple of herbs that I do enjoy. We have cinnamon, okay, cinnamon sticks. And again, you can just burn them, okay, or you can put them in a little pouch, carry them around with you. So here is, oh, I don't want to drop it. So we have cinnamon sticks. Okay, so cinnamon also very earthy, represents, again, here's another one, cinnamon sticks. They all kind of look the same. So cinnamon is really great to burn. Another one that's very in tune to autumn is flaxseed. Okay. Those of you may take flaxseed every day. You know what else it's good for. Okay. It's good for the stomach and the digestive system. So flaxseed is also really good during this time. You don't have to take it. You can just mix it with some cinnamon, some flaxseed, put in a little bit of put in a pouch. And the other one that I really enjoy also is John wort, St. John wort, St. John's wort, St. John's wort. Yes, that. You try saying that 3 times, okay? Again, you can just put them in here and carry them around with you. Put them on your pillow, okay? Put them in your car. Very, very earthy type of herbs to use. And yes, so now let's get to the can't be a witchy gal without a smudge spray, right? All right, so super easy to make. Get yourself one of these bottles. Again, I'm not promoting any products or anything, but during the autumn times, when I do my cleansing, I work through with incense to cleanse out, and then I go back and reset the energy with the smudge spray. I'm going to do a video. I'll share with you my cleansing technique, maybe in another video, but mine's like a dual layer, right? You know that double cleanse? I don't know if any of you do double cleanse. You cleanse with oil and then you go in with the cleanser. Okay. I double cleanse my space as well. So always go in with, the sage or the incense or whatever it is, but you have to reset the energy. So you really want to use a smudge spray for that. That works very well. All right. Get yourself some spring water. Okay, there's a little crystal in there. Okay, crystal quartz amplifies, and it's one of those crystals that is not very sensitive to water. So you can use that. You can sprinkle a little bit of salt in there. It is grounding. The only thing I'll tell you is that the salt, if they're very large sea salts, it's probably going to get stuck in the little spray mister. So you don't have to add the salt by any means, but what you do want to add in addition to the water is, again, I'm not promoting any product, but rosehip oil, amazing for summer. God, I keep saying summer. I just want out summer. Fall, autumn, rosehip oil, amazing for autumn equinox celebration. There we go. So you can add a few drops of this. Okay, sometimes I usually add like 8 to 10 drops, depending on how strong you want the rosehip oil, and cinnamon leaf. I use a couple of drops of cinnamon leaf. So these two together make an amazing, like very autumn, fall. There we go. Okay, these two together, shake it up, and you have this really, really, really great. Smells so good. Smells so good. So that is, in a nutshell, very quickly, some of the things that I use to help me celebrate during this time. And of course, candles, right? Who doesn't like candles? So light yourself a candle, get yourself, your copper ball, sit with your intentions, ask yourself, what is it that I need to release during this transition time, this time of change? What is no longer suiting me? In particular, what those themes of Libra, right? Partnership and justice, and maybe being overly self-critical with Mercury retrograde and the sun, being conjunct during this time. Maybe I'm over analyzing, or maybe I just have this negative self-talk that I don't need, or maybe I just need to let go of a relationship. Okay, contracts maybe at this time are, I don't know, but whatever it is for you. Okay, you can sit with your crystal, you can light your candle, use your smudge spray, turn on your incense, grab some herbs, okay, sprinkle them around your candle, get creative. But essentially what we're doing is that we're using the natural cycles of our life experience to help remind us that we are spiritual beings, okay, energy beings. Notice I didn't say necessarily religious. I said spiritual beings, energy beings, and we can use the cycles, natural cycles, to keep us in tuned. So that is it. All right, everyone. If you want to learn more either about astrology, if you want to learn more about these witchy little, tidbits, if you're really just looking to learn more about metaphysics in general, or you're really looking for some mental health and some counseling and really want to dive in deep and do some self-explorative work, come see me. You can find me at silvermooncounseling.org. That is silvermooncounseling.org. And my little guy over here says goodbye. I'm such a child. Yeah. All right, everyone. Have a very blessed, wonderful, intentional, okay, autumn equinox, and you know where to find me. Take care. Blessed be.